In class, today we're going to tackle about the different types of literary criticism. For your final project, I will assign each one of you to discuss the different types of literary criticism in a form of video. Yes, Maven Capil Bermejo. Because you're not listening, you're the one who's in charge in the discussion of the formal or new criticism. Formal or new criticism? Do you know what formal or new criticism is? Do you know what formal or new criticism is? Do you know what formal or new criticism is? Hi guys, I'm Maven Capil Bermejo and I will introduce to you what is formal or new criticism. Criticism. Autonomous means to judge separately. The main focus of new criticism is the text itself, without considering the history and the life and the background of the author. It mainly and solely focuses on the text itself. New criticism proposes that a work of literary art should be regarded as autonomous, and so should not be judged with considerations or reference beyond itself. Criticism emphasizes close reading, because even though the history and the background of the author were disregarded, still criticizing a literary piece is difficult and laborious. So the details should be understood because one word can change the meaning of the whole text.
What is the motto of the new critics?
Thank you for that wonderful question. The motto of the new critics: if the poem is good and if the book is well written, it will say everything. Thank you! New criticism was introduced in 1920s and 1930s and it focuses on the poem. By the way, it was called new criticism because it is a major shift or transition from the traditional way of criticizing literary piece, just like the biographical and historical criticism. New criticism was a formalistic movement in the literary theory that dominated American literary criticism in the middle decades of the 20th century. It emphasized close reading, particularly of poetry, to discover how a work of literature functioned as self-contained and self-referential aesthetic object. In John Crow Ransom's book, he emphasized that criticism should be based on the text themselves rather than on a non-textual basis or non-textual history. New criticism has three proponents. The first one is T.S. or Thomas Stearns Eliot. He emphasized that the author's intention should not be the basis, because if it's so, we'll build an intentional fallacy wherein the intention of the author and your analysis are different. The second proponent is I.A. or Ivor Armstrong Richards. He said that we don't need external factors to understand a poem. All we need is the text itself. If the poet is successful in implying what he or she wants, everything will be revealed. Third proponent is Clint Brooks. He believes that once a literary piece is paraphrased, it loses its meaning, and the feelings and emotions of the reader should not be considered since it varies from person to person. Thus, we will commit effective fallacy. It's like saying that everything you need is in the lines right here before you. Let's look at the beauty of the poem and not the political rage felt by the author when he wrote it. As an example, we will criticize the poem of William Wordsworth entitled The Daffodils using the formal or new criticism. By the way, it is written in iambic tetrameter which contains 4 iambs or unstressed syllables, and its rhyming pattern is ABABCC, DEDEFF, GHGHII, JKJKLL. With the first stanza, I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high or veils and hills,
The persona compared himself with a cloud with the use of simile because of the presence of the word as. He used the word wandered, it means roaming around with no destination, and also he said that clouds are above the valley and hills. And all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Until he saw a crowd means a lot of daffodils or compacted golden yellow in color daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. He even saw these beside the lake beneath the trees, going through the strike of the wind. He used another figure of speech, which is the personification, with the use of the words fluttering and dancing. With the second stanza, continues as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. He compared them with the stars on the Milky Way which spread and continually stretching and increasing in numbers. They grow in scattered groups in people's well-tended gardens. They stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. They are a lot that the eyes can't meet. They're never-ending. You can't see the end of it. Isn't it, for example, the Manila Bay? If you will look at it, you can see up to where the water can reach. 10,000 saw a yacht glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. Of course, this is just a guess, because how can he count the daffodils, where in fact he said that he can even see the end of it. Again, he used a personification when he said tossing their heads, and sprightly means happily or merrily. Third stanza, two waves beside him danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. Even the waves danced in the breeze, the daffodils still outdid or exceeded them even more. A poet could not but be gay in such jocund company. These lines say that a poet, wherein he refers to himself, could not be happier in such a lively company or view. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. He gazed and gazed. There's an emphasis with the word gaze, which means he stared for a long time. Before, he didn't recognize or appreciate those daffodils, but now he already knew what these had brought to him, which is genuine happiness. Last stanza. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood. After the persona watched or looked at the daffodils, he now brings us to his living room where there is a couch and he's lying while thinking about sad things, pensive or sad mood, vacant or empty. They flash upon that inward eye which is the bliss of solitude. While he is alone, they or the pictures of the daffodils flash upon his mind. Inward eye means it's already marked up to his spirit that he can forget about those flowers. And for him, that's one of the perks of being alone. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. And then his heart was filled with happiness because of that reminiscing moment. And the daffodils are not the only one dancing but also his heart. New critics want to know how the work speaks itself through figures of speech, overall structure, and words on the page. New criticism is not concerned with the external circumstances, like the biography of the author and the historical context. We need to study formal or new criticism to be able to understand the literary piece itself without considering other external factors. Moreover, formal or new criticism is necessary in order for us to avoid unnecessary researches which are not helpful in understanding and criticizing a certain piece.
So guys, I have presented to you the definition, history, proponents, example, summary, and importance of new criticism. Just remember, if you're using that kind of criticism, you're just looking for the literal meaning of your literary piece. Once again, I'm Maypen Capel Bermejo, signing off.
Trying to find my way home.